Hello, welcome to your Friday. This is week 52. It's the 15th day of January 2021. Can you believe we're halfway through January? I don't know where the time goes. Last week, I talked about giving yourself permission. Permission to do things, feel certain ways, permission to be happy, separate yourself from negative situations. I also threw a couple of puns in there. I got a lot of people viewing the video, a lot of people commenting, hitting the like button. I got a few private messages. And for that, I want to simply say the same thing I always say. Thank you very much. I also want to make a note. Maybe some people have noticed I have not talked about a lot of current events in my videos lately. There's a few good reasons for that. I won't go into it. But my videos strive to make you smile, make you laugh, give you a little something to think about. And I really don't want to interject my opinion or get into any really tough debates on my videos. I'll sit and talk with anybody. But to put a video out there and then have posts that could or could not be accurately interpreted is difficult. I will say this much. The events of last week and many other events that have happened, I'd say in the last year, are tragic. Tragic. I hate it. But again, it's not something I want to really introduce into my videos. Keep it simple, laugh a little, stay positive. Today, my shout out is going to go to musicians. I, being a musician, am not trying to pat myself on the back or give myself a shout out. But I will tell you something I've figured out in my years of music. Music is a gift. And if you have a gift of music, you should share it. And I realized, being in bands my whole life, that I get to stand up on stage and watch people who've had a tough week, who are just trying to get out of their world for a minute, having a good time, being with friends. And musicians make that possible. Through live music, maybe DJs, any of it. My shout out today, musicians, thanks for what you do. Okay, so in determining what I want to talk about, I realized I want to keep it positive, as I said a minute ago, and I want to always have a positive mental attitude. So I preach that, I know I do. But then I started to think, if you're not someone who necessarily has a positive attitude or looks on the bright side, if you will, how do you get there? So I started thinking, got my computer out and did a little bit of checking. What exactly is a positive mental attitude? Well, if we go to Wikipedia, I'll tell you what it says. Positive mental attitude is that philosophy which asserts that having an optimistic disposition in every situation in one's life attracts positive changes and increases achievement. Adherents employ a state of mind that continues to seek, find, and execute ways to win or find a desirable outcome, regardless of the circumstances. This concept is the opposite of negativity, defeatism, and hopelessness. Optimism and hope are vital to the development of PMA. I really love that. It talks about no matter what the situation, put a positive spin on it. Stay away from the negatives. I really, really like that. Okay? No matter what the situation, you have to look on the bright side. And that was the idea behind these videos. Always try to look on the bright side, no matter what happens. And some people may say that's a little misguided, but in truth, it's not. At worst, you're not going to feel much better, but at best, you're going to change yourself and those around you. So, again, how do you get there? Well, I went to hospitalitysearch.co.uk. I'm not really sure what that browser is, and they give a few reasons, 7 or 8, that really tell you how to do this, okay? So recognize that change is needed. That's the first thing in any situation, isn't it? Anytime we try to work on something, you got to realize there's change needed. Believe change is possible. How many of us are truly self-defeatists? We don't even try. Maybe not always, just maybe in certain circumstances, a lot having to do with our feelings about ourself and ability, right? Give yourself permission, there's that word permission, to be in control of your own life. This is crucial. How many times do we think and act the way we think others think we should act? Okay? Be your own person. Stand up for it. Release past negative experiences and move forward. If we constantly dwell on the negativity, we can't move forward, can we? Let go of self-criticism. Okay, if you make a mistake, own it, get past it, move forward. Otherwise, it sticks up in that brain of ours and we can't get past it. Stay in the present and today, which is basically what we just said. Remove negative speech from your life. Example, I can't. I'll try. I've never been able to. That doesn't mean you're not able to now, right? Have a positive vision for your life and others around you, right? We talked last week, give yourself permission to exit those relationships that are toxic, right? Hang around good people, people who make you feel good, people who you can help to feel good. Be kind, right? And live proactively, okay? I really like these steps. If you think about them and go through them, live your life according to them, I think you're going to see that positive mental attitude. Refuse to allow yourself to go negative. If somebody upsets you, just say, he upsets me, I'm moving on. I'm not going to dwell on it. There was another article I read that talked about stay in the present day, which this says, don't try to go too forward and don't go too far backward. Every single one of us makes mistakes. The crucial point, do we learn from those crucial mistakes? That's the only reason we should think about the past. And in the future, we should only focus on positive activity. So how about that? I really like the definition. I like this thing from Hospitality Search. And with that, I'm going to move on to a couple of my corny jokes, okay? Now, I know these are ridiculous. In fact, a couple of sites I went to are jokes that are so stupid you have to laugh. So given that, I want you to know that I don't necessarily think the jokes are funny. I think they're just so stupid that they're funny. So here we go. Oh, here we go. Here they are. What kind of cheese doesn't belong to you? Nacho cheese. Why don't eggs tell each other jokes? Because they crack each other up. Really bad. I don't even know how that one made the list. How do you make a tissue dance? Put a little boogie in it. That's horrible. Okay, 2 more and then I'm going to let you go. What do you call a hippie's wife? Mrs. Hippie. What do you call a man with a rubber toe? Roberto. Okay, so I hope you had a fantastic week. I know we're back to the doldrums and back at work and everything. And, you know, it's kind of snowy outside and slushy. But guess what? Life is pretty amazing if you allow it to be. And that's what this video is about. On that note, I hope you have a fantastic Friday, an amazing weekend, a beautiful week next week. Most importantly, God bless you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.